Hey y'all, it's your girl Lauren, and guess what? It's my birthday! Make some noise! But even though it's my birthday, thank y'all for tuning in because y'all been to get some new content, okay? Welcome to Civics Class. And personally, it really just bothers me when people are confused and bothered by DEI. And so what I will be taking this video to do is to explain what diversity, equity, and inclusion is, aka DEI. And we're going to start with this graphic. And so it says diversity, all the ways in which people differ. Equity, fair treatment, access, opportunity, and advancement for all people. One's identity cannot predict the outcome. And inclusion, a variety of people having power, a voice, and decision-making authority. Now, to be honest, none of these things sound bad to me, but I think that it's good to start off with definitions so that we can all get on the same page as to what diversity, equity, and inclusion is when we hear DEI. So pay attention to these, okay? And then just another definition. Oxford's Dictionary defines diversity as the practice or quality of including or involving people from a range of different social and ethnic backgrounds and different genders, sexual orientation, etc. And so at this point in time, this would include every person that makes up an individual. It doesn't matter what sexuality that you have, what skin tone you might have, what ethnicity that you might, decide on, what socioeconomic status. That is diversity, okay? And so now we're going to get into equity, okay? And so we're going to ignore this right here. We're going to just teeter between equality and equity because I think a lot of people struggle with these two E's, okay? And so equality is the assumption that everyone benefits from the same supports. This is equal treatment. And we grew up and everyone was begging for equality. And there's nothing wrong with equality because in some instances, equality is necessary. But in some equity is necessary. So let's talk about this E. This is equity. Everyone gets the support that they need. So let's look at the graphic, okay? The person is 5'3". Let's give real world context. I'm 5'3", short. Next person, 5'7". Next person, 6'3", okay? You didn't give them each one box. You gave the person that was the shortest and had the most disadvantage to see the game 2 boxes. You gave the person that was next in line that could see a little bit but just needed a little bit of help 1 box. And the person that was already well off and could see, you didn't give them anything. And that's okay because they could see, right? If that wasn't enough for you, I have another graphic. Here we have equality. Everyone on the same playing field, but one person can touch it. One person is jumping to maybe reach it. And this person is just so far away. They can't even get the apple. Equity. The person who couldn't reach it before now has extra supports and able to reach it. The person who was just a little bit off got the little bit of support in order for them to reach what they needed. And the person who already could touch it, who did not have an issue, does not need to receive anything because they already were in a space where they could benefit. And this has to be my favorite example. So we, of course, have equality here. Is it true equality if you gave someone with a wheelchair a box? He can't get on there. And so what equity is making sure that we show up for him and provide him the support so he can see. So there's a wheelchair ramp for accessibility. The person that is short and that was just barely able to see got 2 boxes. And the person who could already see is okay, so he can still see. And then, of course, I can't stop the video without talking about what inclusion means. Inclusion is to embrace all people, irrespective of race, gender, disability, medical, or any other need. A sense of belonging. Thank y'all for tuning in to part 1 of my DEI special. There's going to be a part 2, so stay tuned. Bye.